Hello there. Welcome to Erratic Symposium, episode 19, with your host, Jordan, and the other
Kodo.
host.
Okay. Wait.
Shh! Keep quiet in the library, you
What?
fuckwit!
I thought we are doing. I thought this is a ASMR podcast.
That's why I'm saying it super low. Now I'm gonna put a lollipop in my mouth and make ASMR noises.
Oh, I didn't know you have the ambition.
Fucking hell.
I didn't know you want to be an ASMR voice actor.
No, I don't want to be an ASMR voice actor. No. But seriously, that did remind me of the time I did watch ASMR, just for one day before I said never again.
Which ASMR
It was very
do you
weird.
listen to? Do you listen to Japanese one, Japanese anime one, or it's
No, I think I told you before. It was like a English voice, English person voicing Toho
okay.
ASMR.
I thought you enjoyed that. I thought you enjoyed that.
No, I enjoyed it in a very weird way, but after that I just thought to myself, I'm not gonna listen to this again, so why the fuck am I, that's why I never listened to it again. I suppose if she makes new ones that I can notice or something like that that I'm interested in, I could check it out or something, but I'm not really gonna actively listen to ASMR. It's not my kind of thing. That's the problem.
People, from what I heard, people use ASMR for relax or to jack off. Yes, it's a thing. You
Yeah, just go for it. They use it to relax or to feel like they're fucking someone. Yeah. I'm sorry. That was very
well. You are not wrong. I did listen to ASMR that want you to jack off. The seiyu, the seiyu, she just keep making those kind of noise. Yeah, those kind of noise when you're doing sex.
Yeah.
And then actually it's like a hentai because in actual porn people don't talk, but in hentai people talk all the time. So it's more like a hentai.
Yeah, true. Huh. That's very interesting. Because this is gonna be one of the weirdest things I might ever say on this channel. Not this podcast, just on this channel. And mind you, we've already gone through the episode where we talk about our fetishes.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a very weird thing that I'm gonna tell you.
You have a new fetish.
Just a few days ago. No, not a new fetish. This is something you will not expect from a guy. Here's what was happening. I was playing. Me and my friends from my Discord group, the one where we were supposed to write something, but we gave the fuck up and just started RPing. Yeah. We were playing Minecraft at a certain point in time. We were playing Minecraft together.
Yeah?
And one of our friends did a joking, I guess girlish moan. He does a sort of sound, and we were all laughing because it sounded so funny and out of nowhere. And that was when some of us started. It's not the most it doesn't sound like a girl. It sounds like a guy trying to act like a girl. That's one thing you have to note here.
In Curting, he can do it. He can do the voice, and it's actually very authentic.
Well, you have to add one more person in, because I found out I can do a very, very convincing girlish moan. Very convincing.
Do you do it? Do you do it?
Do it no joke.
And then have them tell you that it's very authentic.
No, there was a point where I did joke about doing it, but of course I was a bit self-conscious about stuff because I supposed to, in my head, it was very weird. It's a very weird thing to do to other people. I mean, to let other people listen to. But I at least let one moan out, and they were like, "Whoa, what the fuck? What we gotta listen more." But I was like, "No, I'm not gonna say anymore." One friend gave me a script, gave me a one quote script to say in a girlish voice with girlish moaning. But of course I was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that." 1 hour into our Minecraft session, I say, "Okay, I have something to do." I get out I go to my bed. My bed is like right next to me right now. It's like a huge mattress just on the ground. It's a pretty normal looking big bed. Looks like it can fit 2 people, I think. Is it a king size? I don't know. Maybe queen size. I get on my bed. I take out my iPhone. I get into voice memo. And I record myself saying that line. Just like a very short line. With the moaning. It lasted for 26 seconds. And then I was like... And then I sent it to her. And I was like... Well, it's technically him, but we all use the pronoun her. Because we all RP like girls or something like that. So I was like... Do not show this to anyone else. I gave it to the guy who I gave it to the girl. Well, I gave it to the guy technically, who asked me to say the script, and I was like, "Don't you fucking dare! Just you." In the next hour, I sent it to everyone else because I realized I was so proud of the fact that I could do English.
Yeah. I'm so
I could
proud
send it to you
no,
if you fucking want. No.
I don't actually.
I could.
It's weird. Like, I actually don't enjoy the voice. How should I say? Yeah, like normally I actually find it very annoying. But when I am when I'm aroused, I feel like listening to it. But after I listen to it when I'm aroused, and then I'm not aroused anymore. You know. Yeah.
Oh.
So typically I don't try to avoid the voice.
No, come on. I mean, people who listen to it were like, "Yo, what the fuck? Your moaning game is on point!" Like, they could not believe it. One guy literally said, if Jordan, well, my nickname was Essay, but I'm just going to refer to myself as Jordan, because I always, introduce myself as Jordan. If Jordan were to ever dub hentai, I would watch it. And I was like, oh shit, yeah! I'm on a roll, you son of a bitch!
You can also do ASMR. You can do ASMR as well. I start ASMR circle and then go and then do it.
You started ASMR circle?
Yeah. I never called it.
Oh no. Shit, it's so fucked. I don't know, we have started getting very we started going to the more lewd territory, but it's usually more about jokes and stuff like that. Which is funny usually.
Speaking about lewd, let me ask: have you tried to download anything R18 before? Doesn't matter if it's image or just videos or books or something.
Yeah, I have actually gotten like images before. But they don't last in my computer for a long time before I just go, let's just delete this for, just in case. I just delete it immediately.
Yeah. For me, well, I heard that some people, they do save it. They do save, not save for work files.
Shit.
Going to use files as an
I mean, I suppose
I don't do it, but I did download I did download two R18 doujins because I really like the doujins. Like, I like it not because I check out to them. But I did check out to them, but it's I really love it. So I download them. And then I think that's about it. I don't usually download image or stuff. Yeah.
Huh.
But then again, last night,
Do you at least keep these kinds of images on like your phone?
No,
or something?
I don't save them.
Okay, yeah, not on your phone as well.
Do you do it on the phone?
Okay. No, I only save like save for work stuff or memes usually. Yeah, I mean, keep yourself safe.
I did hear that you can actually torrent porn. I heard.
You can?
I didn't even know that.
Huh? Can you?
Because I never tried it before.
Yeah. Interesting. It is time for you to try, sure. Motherfucker.
I did try last night. Yeah, and there's no secret. I did find a website like this. I tried to go around and I see a lot of videos, but all of them have no seeders, no lectures. I did find one, and yes, it claims to have 1 seeders, and then I tried download it, and then because it's only 1 seeders, it's download extremely slow, and up until now, it's still not completed yet.
It is still going.
Only 1 seeder.
It's still downloading as we're doing the podcast.
I want to see whether it really works.
What the fuck?
I want to see whether it really works.
Shit.
Holy crap. But this one is, but I don't trust it actually. Something tells me that it might doesn't work, or it's a virus or something, because there's no seeders, and the websites I download, all the websites I visited, they don't look as fancy as Nya. You know Nya? NYA.
Interesting. It's Nya.
Do you know Nya? The website.
Huh.
Okay, Nya is a website that you torrent anything anime. Yeah, it's a very
okay.
So there's the virgin and the chat. You know, the virgins are the ones who watch anime. Like use streaming website to watch anime. The chat are the one who torrent anime.
Okay.
And so people who torrent they use Nya. Yeah, and Nya is very fancy looking, and then no ads, and then you can download stuff, and it's very easy to use. And all the websites that I visited to try and download porn, they all look weird. They have a lot of ads, and they look really skeptical. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very trustworthy, doesn't it?
Trustworthy.
Be careful, brother. You might enter some weird shit.
I am quite curious. Are there equivalent for porn or anything R18?
That's actually a very good question. I would come to believe someone should have made something like that. Actually, now that I think about it, we all know the usual places we go to for hentai, yes? Like hentai or something like that.
I'm talking about hentai or doujin.
Yeah, usually.
They are two different things.
Oh, you mean hentais in... That's very interesting, because I usually refer to like both.
Oh yeah, I want to hentai, make,
but one is like animated.
One is clear on what we're talking about, because I don't watch hentai at all. I only read doujin. I don't watch hentai.
Like me, because you son of a bitch.
Hentais are terrible.
We're degenerates.
Yes.
They're very terrible. Except for Monkeys Happening. Shit!
Wait, is it the one about the manga? The one that go to the manga rental store?
I think there was an episode. No. There were like 3 episodes or something.
Monkeys Happening. It sounds very familiar.
Is it
I remember. It reminds me of the hentai where there's a guy. He works in a manga rental store, and then he has a harem of.
Your connection's a bit fucky, man.
Ladies.
You're cutting out.
Have fun with them. And he works in a manga rental store.
Brother, where did you go? No!
I cannot pick up your voice properly.
I can't pick up your voice as well.
Oh.
Connection fucky.
Yeah, the connection's getting bad.
The connection? Yeah.
Oh no.
What's happening?
Okay. Let me wait. Let me search Monkeys Happening. Is it that one I referred to?
Okay. Shit.
Yeah, I think the problem is on me.
You and your
PC.
shitty connection. Yeah, stop downloading.
No, I already paused it. No, I just pray this PC won't crash right now.
Huh. Okay.
Yep, Monkeys Happening is the one about the manga cafe. I did watch it. Yeah.
It's a good one. I think. I don't know.
I mean, rather standard. So the hentai, usually hentai they go like this. They have the boy. The boy has to be as plain as possible, or doesn't have to show the face. And
that's true.
Have fun with a girl, and then move on to another girl. Usually in an episode, in one episode, it has to have at least 2 girls, and they can have at most 2 episodes. No, at least 2 episodes. And at most, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 6. And then each episode will have different girls. Yeah, and then it's usually always standard one. You know, there are very few unconventional ones in hentai. They are all usually
unconventional ones.
Usually the one about penetrations and stuff, and boys and girls. Yeah.
Nice. That's very interesting.
And repeat frames. Okay, so they're usually conventional. They're conventional, and then formulaic, and then repeat frames, and ugly, and expositions.
It's because the
what?
The how should I say it? Basically, as you may know, in animation, there's a lot of animation shortcuts. Because think about it, you have to make animation with so little a budget as compared to like the more
it's called limited
animation and stuff like that.
I know they have limited budget.
It's called limited animation.
But you can still make an interesting one. I argue you can still make an interesting hentai instead of just repeat frame through and through.
Yeah, but how much money? I mean, how much man hours do you have to go through to make it look like?
Well. I guess you need to be talented. I don't know. I mean, you have to make it good. You have to make it good. You have to make the work good.
I suppose you have to make it good, yes.
Instead of just repeat frames, which is doesn't good looking.
But it's very boring, doesn't it? And it looks very unprofessional. It's
like lazy.
When you read doujins. Yeah, the weirdest thing is doujins, even though they're not animated or anything, you can at the very least, like, you can use your imagination. And most of the time, when good doujin artists do these kinds of R18 doujins, they do a lot of these good. I think it's called money shots, or is the ejaculation part the money shot? I don't remember. Let's just say they go through very good angles. Very stimulating angles. Very nice kind of shit.
They draw all kinds of angles, from what I know.
All kinds of angles. But then when you look at anime, they're like, hentai, not anime. When you look at hentai, you go...
It's a GIF. You can make a GIF.
Yeah, I suppose this is a nice angle, but it's a fucking boring... You can make a GIF! Is there a part of the internet where they just use hentai GIFs or GIFs? GIFs.
I think I've seen it before. I think I do see it before.
Really? Are you serious? Shit.
I don't remember.
So what's the next topic that we'll be speaking of, other than
sorry,
sexual moans and lewd hentai shit?
Just
very good. We're in a very good episode today, motherfuckers. Strap the fuck on.
Right now, I'm
sorry.
I'm very worried because my PC is staying very laggy right now. I think it's because of this.
Are you serious? Something's wrong.
Torrent.
Motherfucker, stop the torrent. You might be getting lots of. Delete every. Oh, maybe it's a virus. Delete everything by that point.
But I have a virus. I have an antivirus.
Why are you?
On.
You do know antiviruses usually are jack shit. Well, that's from what I have heard. There may be some that are amazing to use, but I will come.
Okay, fine.
There are quite a few that aren't the best, and even then you can make a virus that I suppose is very
100 level stealth. 100 level stealth.
100 level stealth.
Yeah,
oh shit.
It has to detect. So 100 level stealth. Yeah. Okay, so you're asking what topic do we go to next, right? Evo 2019.
did not watch
What?
Evil.
What?
Sorry. I was very busy.
No.
I was very busy.
No.
And I didn't. No. No. I watched part of Sam's show. Sam's show was fucking
Sam's
cool.
show.
But I didn't watch BB Tag.
I didn't watch BB Tag. I didn't watch Sam's show. But I do know about the BB Tag league. And I do know who won Sam's show. It's kind of controversy. The winner is controversial. Yeah.
I didn't hear about this.
But you do know who won Infiltration. You do know who won Sam's show, right?
I know Infiltration won against
Infiltration won, and people don't like it because Infiltration has history of domestic abuse. Yeah.
I mean, I suppose it's the idea of, like, yeah, he has achieved something great, but he is a part of us says he is morally corrupt because he has like these kinds.
Yeah, he abused his wife.
So of course,
domestic abuse.
Are these recent allegations? No,
recent?
Like recent proven allegations.
I think it's pretty recent. I think it's last year or 2 years ago.
Shit.
Yeah.
The question, of course, comes down to whether or not he's still doing it. If he is, then yes. Then I suppose yes, you can be very upset about the idea.
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, after they divorce, he still come back. He did still come back and kind of harass his wife. Yes.
Are you serious? Shit, that's fucked up.
Yeah. So some people are not.
I suppose that may be a problem.
Like, why do you still let this guy came into the tournament? I mean, considering his past history. So it's controversial.
But then again, he technically still has the right to do that.
From me,
I suppose his professional life.
I do agree.
Should be, separate. His professional life should at the very least be separate from
private life,
personal life. We can still be angry at the fact that in his personal life he is morally corrupt, but in terms of professional life, you can argue quite a bit on that part. I guess. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I do agree with you. Because a good skill doesn't mean you are a good person. You can be a terrible person and still have great skill. You can be an asshole and still have something.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it just a question of separating the artist from the art? Even though, playing fighting games isn't an art per se, but but there is some leeway to argue that you can separate the man from the achievement. I guess that's a good word to use. Don't you think that way?
That reminds me of a guy I hate. Do you know Thomas Edison?
What, Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas Edison. You fucking talked about hating Thomas Edison last time, motherfucker. Why are you doing this again?
I told you before, and it's an example. Again, it's a good example. Like, he did a lot of contribution to humanity, but I don't think he's a good person. But history, you can remember his achievement. I think he's a great person because of his achievement. People think that history has written it as that Edison is a great person. He's a nice person because of his achievement. That's what is taught to us, at least to my school, to all the students in my school. That he's a nice person. He's a good person because of his achievement, and we should learn from him. And it's kind of fuck up.
And I think what. Even though he technically wasn't a nice person.
He wasn't really a nice
per
person.
Se.
He steals others, and he's a businessman.
Others' ideas. Yeah. I do. There is one other example I think that I can bring up. However, it is the opposite. It is not a piece of shit person or anything like that.
But
there are a lot of door closing sounds.
Yeah, ignore that. It doesn't really.
Okay, sure. You do have.
Yes.
You said you had a roommate. Yes.
Yes.
Was it your roommate or something? Okay. Okay.
What you are gonna say?
Okay. I have another example. Instead of it being a bad person with like amazing inventions, it's a good person with a terrible invention. Dynamite. The guy who created dynamite was so horrified by the idea that his invention could kill like hundreds, thousands of people. He created. If I remember correctly, he tried to spend all his life trying to like help people and stuff, and that was how the Nobel Peace Prize was invented.
Oh, I know about that.
Or at least was created. Not invented. Sorry. The guy who created dynamite. Yeah, Nobel. Some guy named Nobel. I don't remember his first name.
Alfred Nobel.
You remember his first name? Alfred Nobel. Created the Nobel Peace Prize after, realizing, shit, dynamite is gonna fuck everyone up. I am so fucked. And that was why he became super peaceful.
Wait.
Made a peace award.
But isn't the dynamite considered a great invention regardless? Let's say, I think that sounds like a good person with a good achievement.
He had a good achievement. Dynamite was used for like a lot of technical stuff, blowing up stuff. That's very useful. But then if you weaponize it, shit gets really fucked up. And he himself understood that.
But that one, I don't think it's an opposite. I cannot contrast this to someone like Edison, because I think that his dynamite, regardless, it has helped it's a great human achievement. I can do a lot of things. But aside from weaponizing it, and then it's just that he happens to. It's just that he noticed, he said that it can cause a lot of destruction, it can kill people, so he decided to make the Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I suppose if you look at it that way, then I suppose it isn't really an
it's not opposite. I don't think it's an opposite.
But then again, Wait, stop. Why are we talking about this and not evil?
Because we steer off. And because we steer
like
on the conversation, and you said you didn't watch Evil.
No, but I want to talk about the Evil reviews. Reveals. Sorry, I said review. I don't know why.
But no, on that. I want to ask, if you have the time to watch Evil, what are you gonna watch? Because I have a feeling that we don't watch the same thing. I have a feeling.
I would have watched. I think I would have watched Dragon Ball Fighters, the Blaze Blue, Under Night, and Sam Show, but I was busy.
Okay, the only thing we watched together is Under Night. Yeah.
Under Night.
And others. I don't plan to watch. Wait, what's this? I don't plan to watch Dragon Ball, but I did have it in the background while I'm playing my 3DS. But who's the winner again? I forgot who's the winner. I remember Sonic, Fox, and Goichi has rematch again. Yet again. Yeah.
Goichi won. Goichi won against Sonic Fox. Grand final. The two rivals. Yeah, the two rivals going against each other, and Goichi coming out in the end, and Sonic Fox being humble and going, "Well, you won. Time to celebrate." Okay. Yeah, it was amazing. From what I have seen, like from the clips and all that. It's really touching.
Then, actually, I was planning to only watch 4, but I ended up watching too much of it. And then I didn't sleep for 2 days. Because they all happens in like morning, 2 or 3 in the morning. Yeah.
Are you serious?
But it's worth it. It's worth it.
That's
because
up.
Evil! Yay!
Yeah!
Okay, so I think the only 2 things I miss is Puyo Puyo and Sailor Moon.
I thought you said you wanted to watch Sailor Moon.
I want to watch Sailor Moon, but I missed all of that. I only able to watch the grand final. Like it's only top 4, but I missed all of that and only watched the grand final. But regardless, I enjoy the grand final. It's fucking great. And Puyo Puyo, I just completely miss it, which is bad. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then I was going to watch Guilty Gear, Sailor Moon, Under Night, and then Tekken. Yeah, but
Tekken.
I end up also watching Marvel vs. Capcom, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Street Fighter, and let me think. Melee, Smash Melee, and then
Melee's still there.
Smash Melee. I think that's it. Yeah, and the one I enjoy the most is Tekken and Street Fighter and Sailor Moon. I think those are the best ones. Yeah.
Really? Street Fighter's still that
because,
good? I've always heard a lot
Street
of
Fighter,
shit about it.
I heard no bad things about it, but I don't really get why it's bad. But I didn't play. I think I need to play it myself. Yeah, but
it was so. I suppose the Street Fighter Evo Grand Finals was very hyped. Lots of
I think it's
all that shit.
It's hype because first of all, it's the Grand Final has like someone from the Middle East come to the Grand Final.
Oh, wow.
Someone from the Middle East, and then versus a Japanese guy. Although the Arabian, I think it's Arabian. The Arabian lost, but the Arabian is like the second. He get the second place because he's in the grand final. And I'm also watching
very
it
close,
together with people on Discord, so it furthers increase the enjoyment instead of like watching alone. Like Street Fighter and Tekken, I watch with people. And Tekken, the winner is a Pakistan. That's also very high. That one's very high. Pakistan.
No, it wasn't the Kuma. It wasn't. Was it? No, it's Panda actually, not Kuma. It wasn't the Panda. Panda.
There's no Panda.
You forgot. No.
But the
Panda
Tekken the match is actually like really interesting because it's a very well-known Tekken player, Ni. He's very popular in Tekken. And it's me in the grand final versus a Pakistan who come out of nowhere. So that makes it really interesting to watch. And Pakistan just fucking win. Without a match reset. There isn't a match reset. Yeah.
Oh shit. He just got a clean win.
Not really a clean win. It's like, I think it's 2-on-2. And then 2-round.
Oh shit.
It's very close. It's almost a match reset.
Oh.
And then the Pakistan win.
Shit. So close.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then for the Sailor Moon, the grand final. Okay, Sailor Moon. Have you watched Core X video on Sailor Moon?
No, I haven't actually. He
did mention Sailor Moon. Like he sold his video, the effect of salt. He mentioned Sailor Moon, and that really propel the popularity, make Sailor Moon fighting game a bit more popular. Because he mentioned it. Like Sailor Moon it's just weird. It has like wow. I think you should watch the video instead of I explain it. If you watch it, you enjoy it more.
Yeah, I suppose if I have the time, I'll go watch it. Yeah.
But I'll just say one. So there's Infinite. In the grand final one, the card has Infinite. Yeah, and it's not banned.
And the character
one of the card has Infinite, and the other doesn't. So it's a very highly tense show because a guy with Infinite versus another guy, and then the guy without that Infinite, which is the normal guy, he won. He still won regardless, and it's very tense because if the guy with Infinite, he land an attack, he can instantly start the Infinite if he's able to land an attack. Yeah.
Are you serious?
If he can
like just any attack, you can confirm
it into Infinite. So it's very scary. It's very intense.
Oh shit!
So that's why I say the Sailor Moon one is actually really good really fun to watch. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then
like just lots of just lots of maneuvering, lots of
zoning,
lots of,
like
trying to
zoning,
get in without getting hit and all that
a
stuff.
lot of zoning and maneuvering, and then mind games. I try to trick people into trick each other to not fall into
Nice. Sounds pretty cool.
And then
Whoosh, whoosh.
I think that's all we can say about. Oh yeah. Okay, now we can talk about the review.
Yeah.
What did
you see?
And you want me to
watching?
you wanted me to say all the review? All the Evo reviews? Okay, fine.
Yeah, sure.
Street Fighter 5 leak. Unclear. Tekken 7.
Uniclear.
Soul Calibur.
Oh, it's actually unclear.
Yeah, unclear. Soul Calibur.
They say they always call it Uniclear, and I was like,
and people just meme about.
What does Uniclear mean? And then you tell me unclear, and I was like, oh my fucking god!
It's under.
Even though it still has like an eye, even though it has like an eye in the middle, which is
no, there isn't.
I guess
there isn't. It's just under
Uniclear.
Under CLR.
Under
really?
Imber.
There's an Imber? Is
really?
there Imber? I remember people just say unclear.
Is it? I always thought they were spelling it Uniclear.
Okay. But people, I just say unclear for easy.
Yeah, it's under night Imber EX late. Then the clear comes up. EX late.
Under night EX late. Okay.
The late the ST at the end is swapped with clear.
Under night X late. EX late clear.
Yes.
Oh, under night Imber X late clear.
clear.
Okay. Yeah. Under night Imber.
Yeah.
Under night Imber X late clear. Tekken, Soul Calibur, Street Fighter 5 League, BB Tech League, Samsho. Oh, Samsho. There's the cute girl is coming next year. I'm interested in that girl because she's cute.
Yay.
The cute I think Mira. Yeah, the one with the bow. Yeah, I'm interested in her playstyle.
The salt will be coming in.
Yeah, Minga. She's named Minga. She's fucking cute. Yeah.
Yay.
And then Guilty Gear announcement.
Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear. It looks fucking amazing.
Fighter Z.
Yeah. Like one character.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
I don't know actually.
2 new characters.
Oh, 2 characters.
Tekken. Yeah. Oh, the Tekken one is actually. I'm a bit disappointed. No, because.
Wasn't it a joke?
The Tekken one, people are really hyped. People like asking for Kiryu from Yakuza or Snake from Metal Gear, and then the review come, and there isn't any crossover characters. Now,
wasn't there a Snake joke?
Because there's the voice actors of Snake. He comes out during the grand final.
Yeah.
No, not during grand final. During I don't know if it's winner final or loser final. The voice came out.
Oh.
Yeah, and the stream is not broadcasted on stream. It's only in that location.
Oh.
Yeah. So
the people on stream didn't hear it then.
On stream, we didn't hear it. Yeah.
Oh.
And that's why there's a Snake joke.
But they were like,
that's why there's Snake joke, and people are like thinking, wait, is there be Solid Snake in Tekken 7 as the next DLC character? But no, there isn't.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh. How disappointing.
But the new character is interesting. Regardless. But I'm still a bit disappointed. Okay. I was wishing for another crossover character. Like Walking Dead is really weird. Walking Dead is really weird.
Yeah, the Walking Dead one's
instead
really
of something
weird.
Like Yakuza, I think is really cool. Or Solid Snake is also actually really cool idea. Solid Snake and Yakuza. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's all. Yeah. The Uniclear, I'm actually worried about it. The unique it doesn't reveal all the information yet. But people did mention two things that got me really worried. The first thing is PC version. Really came out really delayed, like always, or really come out.
They always delay it.
Come out
but
the
didn't
same
like
way as the consoles.
Don't they usually like delay?
Yeah,
like super long
they always delay
like
super
that.
long. That's why they are worried, and they didn't disclose any information about this. And the other one is GGPO.
Shit.
GGPO, the net code. So
what's that? Oh,
there's a delay base. You know about delay base and rollback, right? Okay,
I don't know about these. Can you explain this?
When you try to play online fighting games, you know when it takes a lot of time for the characters to react to your input, right? The worse the net code get. Yeah, that's delayed net code. And a lot of fighting games are infamous for their net code. It's infamous because a lot of them use delay. There are good net code, but very few fighting game use, and those fighting game with good net code, they use a middleware called GGPO. Yeah, and very few fighting game use it, even though GGPO is like free. And a very few developers implement.
Is it because it's fucking
no,
shit?
GGPO is actually really good. It's really fucking good.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
It's free.
And there are
quality.
There is some fighting game that use it. And Street Fighter 5, I think Street Fighter 5 is inspired by GGPO because it used rollback instead of delay. But I still heard Street Fighter 5 netcode is bad. Even though it used rollback.
Yeah. Isn't it like infamous for being fucking
Street Fighter
shit?
5? Street Fighter 5? The netcode?
Yeah, for the netcode.
Yeah, I heard it's bad. But it used delay netcode. GGPO is a delay netcode. No, sorry. But it used rollback netcode. GPO is a rollback netcode. And multi-blood, melee, and Soku, they all use rollback netcode. Yeah, so as a result, they are usually quite good. Yeah.
Yay. So what's really so worrying here then right now?
Because Under Night, just like any other fighting game, use delay netcode that is terrible.
No.
So if this new version and they suddenly announce that it will use GPO, then it will make a lot of people's life easier. But I don't bet on it.
But for now we don't know whether or not that's the case.
I won't bet on it. Because like Unis, because when Unis come to PC, there are people asking, will there be GPO? And then other people try it out, it's still delayed.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad. We tried, brothers, but we couldn't go anywhere. Any other the review I was very interested in was the Blaze Blue Cross.
So you don't enjoy watching?
Yes. No, the one I was very interested in. The one I was very interested in was the Blaze Blue Cross battle review. Reveal.
Yeah,
Reveal.
I was thinking, after you shared it to me and I watched it, I was thinking, what fighting game franchise has it missed? Because they are basically increasing the number of franchise. More and more franchise comes out.
Melty Blood is still waiting over there.
It missed Melty Blood. I can mention another one to you. Yeah, I forgot.
Which one was it? Skull Ghost! No,
Skull Ghost, it would be interesting.
I don't think it would ever. But it would be very weird though, because everything there was pixelized. Skull Ghost is like all
I
animation.
forgot. Oh, I remember. Kohime.
Shit.
Melty Blood and Kohime. Let me think. There are plenty of obscure anime fighters. Yeah, that's two we can think. Dengeki Bunko.
I mean, they already have Akatsuki Blitzkampf in there. I don't know what the hell else they're gonna get in. Akatsuki.
Yeah, maybe they should add Melty Blood and then add in Altingum.
What? Oh shit! Oh fuck! Suddenly all of the Undernight characters are in. Yeah!
And then, but Guilty Gear used to be pixel, you know. Guilty Gear used to be pixelated.
Yes, Guilty Gear used to be pixel, but yeah, they do need new sprites if that was the case. Come on.
Yeah. But do you know that fucking Senran Kagura isn't a pixel. It's fucking 3D.
I know. No, that's what I said. They need Guilty Gear should be technically easier since they have like a sort of a baseline.
But they still won't implement Guilty Gear. They still use other anime fighting games.
No, because the guy who was doing, either it was the guy doing Guilty Gear or the guy doing Blaze Blue. They said they will not make a crossover until Guilty Gear is finished or something like that. No, they will not consider a crossover or something like that.
I didn't even know
until Guilty
that.
Gear is finished. And Guilty Gear could be finishing. I don't know. Maybe the next game will be the last one. Who knows? Well, the last one in technicality, in story. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, you know,
But we
I
got
told Daisuke Ishii Atari is making Granblue, the Granblue fighting game. But he say on the review he say he's working on Guilty Gear. So I don't know who's.
Let's just say he's doing both by this point. Whoa.
Okay.
This guy going here and there, doing like two games. He's gonna kill himself for this.
See. Oh.
But we got Blitztank. Next meme. Yeah! I don't know Blitztank, but I'm gonna fucking play him until I get to Evo, and I'm gonna fucking win Evo with Blitztank.
I don't know. I didn't even realize it would become a meme. I just thinking that what other anime franchise did it miss? Other franchise did it miss?
Bitch, how the shit do you get a tank into a fighting game?
All kind of weird things happen.
Into a tank fighting. How do you do this?
Okay. You know, like there's a fucking incredible Hulk in Tekken, and you can play as fucking Sentinel in Marvel's Capcom. Let me think. You know, I remember there's a lot of weird things in fighting games. I think you can. Yeah, all kind of weird characters can come up. You can play as a cat in Melty Blood.
But Blitztank.
You can play as a cat in Melty Blood.
Yep.
But the cat is like a joke character. It isn't even low tier.
Oh yeah.
It's like a joke character.
But he shoots lasers from his eyes.
I never played. I never played the cat because people just tell me don't ever choose it. You can pick a low tier, but not choose the cat.
Those monsters. They do not understand the power of the cat eye laser. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, do you have anything more to say about Evo?
What else do I have to say about Evo? Other than I missed Evo. There were the reveals. The reveals were fucking great.
I enjoyed this year's Evo
because
very much.
Blaze Blue game. Yeah. I did hear there were a lot of like technical difficulties with Evo,
really?
which is
I didn't know.
sad.
Oh yeah, speaking about technical difficulties.
I heard about technical.
I did try to watch Sailor Moon and Puyo Puyo Pools, but it just lagged like shit, which got me really angry.
Fuck. Yeah. That's pretty fucked up. What else? When is the fighting game idea episode gonna come up? I'm throwing like a shard of something. I don't know what
you are that excited?
Come on, man. What's my fighting? Yeah, I'm pretty excited about my fighting game.
You know, there's another thing I'm actually excited.
It will happen one day.
Yeah. So
what is it?
I ordered a new.
Lay on. Yep.
I ordered a new MBT player. MBT player.
NBT player. MP3 player. Oh, a new one, like a sparkly new one. Yeah, not secondhand. It's totally factory new.
If I can get a secondhand one, that would be great because this one is fucking expensive. all those MP3 players. I just call them DAP, digital audio players. People, if you Google it, they call it DAP right now. So all these DAPs, they are fucking expensive. Yeah.
Expensive.
Like the one I have right now, is like 800 ringgit. Yeah, it's 800 ringgit.
What the fuck?
And
you splurged 800 ringgit for an MP3 player. And it's
considered budget. Yeah, this DAP is considered budget, and it's 800 ringgit. And then, despite that, well, let's just say it's not perfect.
Yep.
Like it has some features, it boasts some features, but those features are not really good. So, and it can depress, so that means the price can go higher. And then, so I did look up. I don't know. I forgot why. Oh yeah. At the time, there's a bunch of events that led me to looking up DAP again, and eventually decide to buy order one. So I was just skip the story and just say this DAP I'm buying, it costs like 450 euro. Yeah, it's fucking expensive, and it just scared the shit out of everyone when I mentioned the price. And I was thinking, should I really fucking buy this? But I really love I really use DAP. I love DAPs. I don't use them, but they are so fucking expensive.
Shit.
I do use them. That's why I do use them. That's why I want to upgrade it. But
I thought you were collecting them or some shit like that.
It's 450 euro, and there's a lot of features that looks really interesting. And I'm curious how good will it be compared to my 800 ringgit DAP.
So did you buy it, or are you considering getting it? What? The 400 euro DAP? When is it coming?
Next week. And since I'm in Ireland, it's free shipping.
Oh really? Oh
yeah, but it's still 450 free euro, shipping. Which is a lot.
Oh well.
Yeah, but
that's pretty shit.
Just that it's fucking 450. It just the real price, and its function just scared the shit out of everyone. And I was thinking, did I make the right choice?
Shit.
I mean,
did you make the right choice?
I made the right choice. I was thinking like, is this bad or good? It might be bad. Maybe I shouldn't even use it because it just fucking listening to music only. It's a dedicated device to listen to music. No one use DAP. But you know what things people also don't use? Wired earphones.
What do they not use?
Yeah, okay.
Are you trying to insult me, you bitch?
Okay. So I'm in Ireland, and a lot of pedestrians or even students, they carry headphones or earphones around, but they are all
the earpods.
Yeah,
earpods.
But okay, even when they are earphones, they are usually like cheap ones. Cheap ones. You can tell it's a cheap quality ones, or it's just the regular iPhone one. I don't see any, and since I'm a bit interested in audio gears, like those headphones and earphones, I'm a bit interested in them. So I always, whenever I see one, I always pay attention to it. And then, most of the time it's wireless. And when it's wired, for earphones, it's usually either iPhone or just cheap quality consumer earphones. That's like you can buy it in a convenience store or something. Or for the headphones,
I suppose if you don't have a budget, it's fine to just buy those kinds, right? I would.
Yeah, but audiophiles
really be that mad.
Well, audiophiles, they won't buy those things, Yeah. So if
how would they know what is the best? How would they know what is the best audio if they do not know what is the worst audio?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, that was a joke.
I mean, even with my untrained ears, I can tell a terrible earphone.
You can tell which one is fucked beyond belief.
Holy fucking shit! Speaking of that, there's a classmate. I tried out
with shitty earphones.
I tried out her earphones. Her earphones is wireless, and I said, "Hey, it's an earphone. I'm gonna try it out." And then I use it. And
who the hell asked this?
I asked.
Because hey, it's an earphone.
Headphone. It's a wireless headphone. Sorry, Kens. It's a wireless Kens.
Okay. So what happened?
So I tried it out. I was trying it out, and it's like, happened? What the fuck is this shit? The quality. What is this quality? Did you just use it? You use this? Do you just carry this around?
Is it that bad?
Yes.
Really?
I'm thinking, what? What the fuck? Do you use this?
Like what? Everything just sounds wrong, like muffled, high pitch, broken.
No, it just.
What is happening here?
I use it on my phone. And it's a Bluetooth because wireless. But I use it at the max volume, and it's so fucking low volume.
That's pretty fucked. Actually.
I'm not
so
impressed.
Sad.
Like what is this thing? Of course I didn't scream out, but it just inside I was like, wait, you really seriously use this for headphone for your things? even for general casual listening, I would just throw this fucking shit away.
That's pretty sad. I mean, if it were me, I would usually have the mindset that if it works, if I can hear stuff.
Yeah, but sure, if it can work, it works, sure, but I can tell that it's bad. I will not use a bad. I won't use a bad.
You will never.
I can use. What?
You will personally never use it.
Yeah, I will try to avoid it. I can use a consumer one. A consumer normal earphone headphones. Like usually, the ones given to you by the smartphones. I can use them. The iPhones, Samsung, usually they give out the earphones. I can use them. But that wireless headphone is worse than them, in my opinion. Yeah.
Oof. That's pretty fucked. So fucked.
And then nobody use IEM or studio headphones.
IEM.
Yeah.
Are those pretty expensive?
Well, the one I have it's an IEM in-ear monitor. Yeah, in-ear monitors. Oh shit! What did I press?
What happened?
I think it's still working.
What?
It's still working. Okay, so IEM is in-ear monitor. So do you know about consumer headphones and studio headphones? Do you know about their difference?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't think I know.
Well, I think I will be giving a lecture for the next 10 minutes.
No! Help me!
Lessons on audio gears.
I'm gonna tune this out tonight.
So you don't want me to talk about it?
I'm sorry.
We can just skip this combo.
No, no, say it, man. Say it, man. You might as well say it for the audience. Show the audience how fucking smart you are, motherfucker. I'm
a low-tier audiophile. Okay, so for consumer headphones are the ones you see everywhere, 99% of the time when you see a headphone or when you see an earphone or a cans, I just call it cans for easier recognition. Cans or earphones, they are usually consumers. They are like the consumer stuff. They are usually colorful, not flashy, and they can be wireless and stuff. Wireless or wire like foldable and shit. And if you go to the stores in airport, or you go to those convenience stores, they all of them they sell consumers earphones and cans. And yeah, so people buy it, and people usually buy it because it's designed for consumers. It's very easy to use, and there's maybe wireless features, or it's look very pretty, look stylish and stuff. And and they usually have noise cancelling, and then wireless. Let me think. A lot of features. Just gimmicks. Extra bass. Yeah, you will see extra bass a lot. Okay, and for studio headphones, you are likely never going to see in your fucking life, unless you look it up. So studio headphones, they don't care about all this fucking shit, all this wireless or extra bass or let me think, colors and shit. Stuff. They just make one headphones, and the headphones produce the natural sound, the accurate sound. Like if the recording is fucking terrible, then these studio headphones will capture all this fucking terrible sound. So it just trying to stay as accurate as possible.
Oof.
So yeah. Accurate headphones. So studio headphones are usually used by musicians or sound editors, because they need to listen to all the things. They need to edit it. They need to know all the frequencies and notes. They need to listen to it. And then studio headphones are actually cheaper because you don't need all this noise cancelling, all these fucking gimmicks. You just need to make a very good earphones, and you can make it look as plain as possible. It doesn't fucking matter. Just that the sound is all in it. And for IEMs in your monitors, they are basically earphones. They are basically studio earphones. The one you saw me wear is an IEM. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So that's it.
Let me think.
That's pretty cool.
So
what else can you speak of? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you actually see one person outside or on the street uses a studio headphones or studio or IAMs, yeah, that person is very likely an audiophile. Yeah. I think my lecture is complete.
Yay!
Do you have?
What? Yeah, I was here. I listened to everything. I know what a DAP is. I
know. But my story is complete. It's time for you to tell your stories. I think I talked too long.
What stories?
Yeah, what story do you have?
Stories do I have? Oh shit. Let me look around me.
Nothing happened for you. Like too much happened for me.
I mean,
that's why there's so many things happen for me.
Oh no! Stop! Oh no! I forgot. I've been learning.
Learning what?
German grammar.
Seriously, you're learning a language?
Ooh. I'm just learning German. I just got like a German grammar book. I don't have a German dictionary, so I don't know a lot of words.
But that would be great if you can speak German.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some interest in German language.
I'm just starting right now. It's already, and the verbs are already rather confusing.
Is it like similar? It's just grammar similar to English.
I suppose grammatically, some things are of course going to be similar.
No, Japanese and Chinese and Malay, and English, all their grammar are fucking different.
No, because English actually has like origins from Germanic languages. So technically, there are certain things that are very
but not Chinese. Similar. But not with Chinese or German.
No, for some reason not with those languages.
So that is why Chinese people have a hard time learning English, or English people have a hard time learning Chinese, and the same applies to Japanese.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Let's see. German alphabet. I wonder how it looks.
A B C D E F
Really?
G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. And there's certain special alphabets like the A with two dots on top.
I did see it. There's an O with 2 dots.
And that weird looking B in Shaisa.
How do you pronounce it?
It's not Shaisa.
From in this Shaisa.
Shaisa.
Isn't that Caesar?
Shaisa. No, you have to pronounce it Shaisa.
Okay.
Shaisa. Shaisa is like it's like a shit. What was it?
That was weird. Yeah. Okay.
Shaisa is it's like a swear in
really?
German.
How are you going to look up there?
I
only going to look up there.
I know. That is Russian, motherfucker.
But if you want to talk about, if you don't want to talk about swear words in other language, yeah, look up there. Or Kuso.
Oh no.
Or Teme. I can say it all in all the language I know. Yeah.
Huh.
Saisa. What does it mean? What does Saisa even mean?
I don't recall. It is a swear, but I don't recall what it actually means. Saisa. It's oh no, it means
really?
Shit. Ah shit.
Okay.
Saisa.
That's cool.
Help, Saisa.
Yeah.
And it's like
anything happens.
So I've been trying to learn just like a very small amount, not much actually right now. Been a bit lazy.
Yeah, learning language is hard. If there's something I learned from when I was learning Japanese, learning a language is so fucking hard.
I mean, I suppose even at this point in time, it is very difficult because if you are under the mindset of a language with a certain grammar, a certain form of vocabulary, a certain structure, it can be very hard to actually get used to other languages because maybe like
So I got scared.
Think in German. When you use like singular and plural for like when you talk about yourself in like first, second, and third person. In English, it's I, you, and then he, she, or it, or something like that. In German, I is ich, something. If in second person, you, there are two different kinds of you. The first informal one is du. I think that's how you pronounce it. Du, basically. Du. The second one, the formal version, is si.
Wow.
S-I-E.
In Chinese.
Which sounds like the...
Which sounds like Japanese.
And then in third person, we have er, si, and s. He, she, and it. And for some reason, she is si and not s. S is it. Is he. But why the hell isn't S she? That would make more fucking sense, but it doesn't.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I get it. Well, for Japanese and Chinese, they also have different, or even Malay, we have different time for first person and third person. It's not just German. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, you should learn Malay, especially when you already know the alphabet, and you better fucking learn it if you want to survive in Malaysia.
At this point, I wouldn't bother.
Fucking shit, just kill yourself.
I can bother with German, but I can't bother with Malay. No, fuck you. Kill yourself. Learn Irish slang.
Irish slang? Oh yeah, people here love to say perfect.
Perfect.
No, people love to say perfect.
Perfect.
And then, yeah, learn Malay. Seriously, learn Malay. It really helps you. No, I'm serious. Like, don't fucking listen to the fucking Chinese. You know, like back in my school, no one wants to learn Malay. People think that Malay is useless because they will just say people's excuse is, Chinese and English are worth learning because they are the most spoken language in the world. And Malay isn't, so that's why there's no incentive to learn Malay. And there is a mindset going around with everyone else. And then after I graduated,
technically it does hold a bit of.
I kind of feel, I think this is a very racist
wasted opportunity.
Like racist thought or racist mindset or bad mindset, you know, because you know if you know another language, you have to be grateful that you know another language. And besides, a lot of Malays, they speak fucking Malays, and then you can speak fucking Malays, and you can read. If you actually study your Malays back in school, you can actually read Malay. You can use Malay you can understand Malay slangs, and you can use Malay. You can speak Malay fluently and stuff. But since you didn't do it back in your school days, you are not that good.
I suppose.
Yeah, but well, for now, at least just learn it so you can survive talking with Malay people, because not all Malays know English. Yeah. I'm saying you. There are some Malays who who literally cannot speak English.
What else were we talking about?
You're quite disinterested right now.
I suppose the language talk has put me down.
Oh.
I've been doing some art again.
What? Art.
I've been doing some art again. Art.
Okay.
Been sharing it with friends. I've been trying out. You remember Kuchibashi, right? One of the Toho artists, fan artists. The one with the really wacky cartoonish style.
He looks very.
Yeah, I've been trying
sounds very familiar. Let me see. Kuchibashi, what did he make?
Just Toho fan art. Just gonna go through Dumbro. Kuchibashi. You should find him. The one with the numbers.
Kuchibashi. What the hell was this? The Kuchibashi. I think I know who is this guy. Yes, I know who is this guy. Yeah. You try to emulate. Yeah, I like his art. I love his art style.
Yeah, I've been trying to emulate his stuff. Yeah, I've actually been drawing some of the characters for now. I'm thinking of drawing all of the Toho characters, like by the end of the.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I already have Reimu. I have Marisa.
Fucking shit. Why don't you have anything to talk about?
What?
I was so hyped. I was so hyped for this episode.
You were hyped, but for some reason you only had what you have to say.
Yeah, but since you are so uninterested, I don't feel like going on, you know. Okay. Yeah.
I was very interested in the beginning.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah. So
I still have two last. How should I call it? Last resort? No. Last call. Last words. Yeah, I still have two last words. I did visit the fighting game locals in Ireland.
What happened, man?
Well,
what did you see?
A local. I did see a local because it's my first time in the locals.
What happened?
Yeah, there's a lot of PS4 set up and a lot of televisions. Not television, monitors. A lot of PS4 set up and a lot of arcade sticks. And then there are all boys.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone fucking playing fighting games. And we're just playing Under Night.
Okay.
What? Okay, I'll just play Under Night. First, okay, I made a mistake because I just invited my Japanese classmate for random reason. Yeah.
No, what the fuck?
I don't know why I do it, because especially when this guy or anyone in the class don't really play games, you know. So I don't know why I invited him, and he still
come. Fucking class.
yes, about my classmates, I'm not too interested in my classmates. But I feel like I have to socialize. But that's another story. Okay, so I invited a Japanese guy with me to come to the locals, and he really comes. And then he just play Smash Bros. And I watch him get destroyed by people. Yeah.
Oh no.
And then
so
I.
How are your How are your matches? How are your matches?
I'm surprised. I thought I would get destroyed because I don't play a lot. I rarely have real match experience, and so I got pretty rusty. But in Under Night, I think I do pretty well. And then I play Sam Show.
You weren't fully bodied.
Not really. I did play Sam. I did play Sam Show, and I did play Dragon Ball Fighter Z. It's my first time. The people they taught me how to play, which is really nice. Yeah, and then I had fun.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I had fun, and again I didn't get this. Yeah. I didn't get body. Yeah, and then afterwards, on Saturday, that's 2 weeks before. So on Saturday they have a fighting game tournament in somewhere. So I just went there and watched it. I just watched Under Night tournaments and some Samsho tournaments, some Tekken tournaments, some Smash tournaments, and then I just go home. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm looking forward to the next local because I changed my main. I decided to switch my main to Elgum in Under Night.
Oh.
Yeah. No more Hilda.
No more Hilda. Oh shit.
I'm going to change to Elgum because I feel like I'm not enjoying Hilda.
But you can enjoy a bit of Elgum gameplay.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I like.
Pew, pew.
I think I would like Elgum. I have a feeling.
You think? Just play around with it for a bit more. See what happens.
Yeah.
Pew, pew.
Then. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Okay, you're still interested.
You will at the very least visit the local again, right?
Yeah, I only visited one. Last week they canceled it. So the last time I visited the local is 2 weeks ago, and last week they canceled it, so I cannot play fighting games. And then
it's a scheduled thing. I always thought the locals were like open every day or some shit like that, like scheduled. An arcade or something like that.
Only like once a week.
Okay. And you're hoping to go this week? Next week?
I'm excited to go. Nice. It'll be the only opportunity to play a legless fighting game, and meet with
fighting game with other people,
and talk to people, like like I was in this really normal environment where people just talk about normal stuff in everyday life, and I see couples, and then I see normal headphones and normal earphones, and then normal songs, and then talk about footballs and sports. So when I go into a fucking locals, I was like, holy fucking shit! I heard words like terms like neutral, and then okay, and then like frames, and then overhead. I was like, holy shit, this is fucking great. And then
these are my people. I have come back. Hello. I have missed you, people.
And then and then when we talk to each other, we just assume we already know the fighting game terms. You don't need to explain to each other. You already know the terms. You can just start going to explanations. Like this is overhead, and this is the blocking and crouch blocking stuff. Yeah. It's fucking great. And then So, the classmates feel like obligations, but I have to hang out with them.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll just talk about this one last thing before we close. Yeah. Last weekend, last weekend, which is the weekend I went to visit fighting game tournaments. It's actually not that fun. Because it's really not that fun that weekend because you cancel it. you cancel the podcast, and then I didn't get to play any fighting game in that tournament, and I didn't do much things. So I was like, fuck this weekend. I really hate that weekend. And for the coming week, I was like thinking like, what can I do to recover this shitstorm? And then I think the answer is 3DS, I guess. I play Puyo Puyo and Monster Hunters. Yeah.
Monster Hunter. Which Monster Hunter was it?
Double Cross. What?
Sure.
You didn't play Monster.
I only have Generations. I've never bought Double Cross.
Oh. So actually, do you prefer Generations or Monster Hunter World?
Hard to say. I actually do prefer Worlds, but
I heard very mixing. I see some people they prefer Double Cross, and some people prefer Monster Hunter World. And I did play. This time I tried to switch to another main. I switched to Hammer. And the first time I played, I used Great Sword, and I was like fucking surprised because in Monster Hunter World, you can chain your Great Sword 3 times. You have tackle, and you have tackle, and and there are ways to speed up your chain. And it's like fucking look at this and like fucking cool. Fucking cool. And all the weapons they have so many movesets, and you can just move around all these movesets for the most efficient way to play. Fucking great. I assume this is the moveset you get in Monster Hunter Double Cross. And then I get a Great Sword, and then I go and play, and I was like, what the fuck? I can only hit and run. That's the only thing I can do. And then I realized the hunter style, I don't really like it. Do you like the hunter style?
I don't remember what style I used actually. Was it the guild style?
The guild style is the original one. But even with the original one, Monster Hunter World has a lot better moveset. Way better moves.
No, which style was it where you dodge
Adapt.
and you immediately do a super dodge? Yeah, I do a dip style.
I look around.
You will never die.
I look around the styles. I didn't try all of them, but I did use Striker and Valor. Apparently, Double Cross they add into new style. And I look at all the styles. I think only Valor and Guild are good. Everything else, only Valor, Guild, and Alchemist are fun. Which is basically the original one and the 2 new style in Double Cross. Everything else doesn't look fun. Because they strip the moveset, they strip Adapt. Okay, for Adapt, for example, I feel like Adapt is just, they strip up the moveset and they lock the moveset and they only unlocking when you're able to dodge. That's how I see it.
Oh.
No, that doesn't look fun. That doesn't look fun to me.
No, it's fucking fun because you don't fucking die.
Why you don't fucking die? What do you unable to die?
Because you dodge and you will never get hit. It's like an invincibility. Dodge? It literally turns you invincible for that moment of dodge
anywhere.
It's better than evade plus 3.
Wait, so it's like you can dodge through anything? Is it that you dodge through anything?
I think you can. Yeah, you can. You can dodge through
anything, and then when you dodge it, you unlock new movesets. That's it. That's Adapt.
Technically.
Okay.
After that, you get. Yeah, I suppose after that you get some of the better attacks. Yeah.
I mean,
long sword, great sword, dodge.
Yeah, this doesn't sound fun. Instead, it sounds like it makes the game easier.
It's supposed to make the game easier, I suppose.
And then
Because I need to play with my evade +3.
Evade +3? What does it do?
Basically, makes your evasion, like your dodge, your roll, have even more invincibility rate. You can dodge through everything. Yeah, I was like, oh.
That sounds quite great actually. Yeah. I feel mixed about the hunter stuff, and I choose Valor because Valor is basically you charge. When you shift your blade, and then you shift your weapon, and then you attack, you have a gauge to fill, and when you fill up the gauge, you move sets, and that's the only style that looks appealing to me. Because that actually sounds like it turns every weapon into charge blade or longsword.
Shit.
Kinda. It turns every weapon into charge blade or longsword. But there's still some move to play around. Like for hammer, if you choose Valor playstyle, when you fill up the gauge, you can change your R. Your R button. You can fucking change that shit.
Yeah. Shit.
You might change that shit 3 times.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay, this sounds fun. And then and for insect, do you use insect life? Okay.
No, actually, I have no.
Yeah, I do use insect life. I did look up what will happen if you use Feather insect life. When you fill out the gauge, with every attack, you automatically send out the insect, which really helps a lot. Because the insect will never comes up by its own, but this time it comes up by its own, which sounds really fucking cool.
Oh.
If you are insect life user, it sounds really cool.
You're insect. Yeah, it sounds cool. Like
it's
an automated thing comes out.
Yeah. And then great sword, I forgot. Great sword also has some really fucking crazy move. For Valor and Adept. It has some fucking crazy move. Have you used it before? I think you have used it. Great sword. On Adept.
I have. I don't know whether or not some of the moves from Double... Are they new moves from Double Cross that Generation doesn't have? In like the Adept style? I don't know.
Okay. But I forgot it's Adept or Valor. With Great Sword, you can charge it, and then you can jump forward and then fucking hit it. Which is fucking insane. The Great Sword already fucking slow, and then you can jump forward to extend the range.
What?
Yeah.
No shit. Was that? Fuck, I don't remember.
I forgot it's Adept or the Valor.
It's not Adept. I don't remember that. Shit.
Yeah, and then for the Ariel actually looks fucking chungy for Great Sword because you can only charge attack. You can do charge attack on the air. I don't think there's anything special, but it sounds chungy because it's like you're doing a slash, you're doing a cut from high up in the air. Well, that doesn't look, but yeah, it looks alright. But Great Sword, Adept, and Valor looks fucking cool. Yeah. And then I hate this podcast. I hate this episode.
Yeah. No man, the first part of the episode was fucking great. Evil.
No. You're so fucking
and
quiet. And I feel like I just keep talking non-stop.
Dude, I have been fucking quiet in most of the other podcasts as well.
This episode, I'm so overhyped for it. I just...
You were... No! Don't you fucking dare say that! You sold yourself on a podcast that was gonna be fucking amazing, and the first part was fucking amazing. The problem, of course, comes down to the question of why I am not interested. Right now, that is. I was fucking interested.
Now I have nothing to say anymore.
You have nothing to say anymore because I've come to believe you ran out of things to say.
Yeah, because I say everything I want to say.
Yeah, now I have said Nothing. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no! Fuck! I forgot. We're gonna have a D&D session.
Holy shit!
On Sunday.
D&D?
Yeah.
Wait, who?
D. My first D&D with my Discord friends. I'm so hyped.
Do you know how D&D plays?
I'm gonna have fun.
No, you don't have no.
However, they did it. They helped me like two of my friends who do play D&D in the Discord server. They did help me a lot in like constructing my character. We're all doing a Toho based D&D game.
So have you heard about how D&D plays? Okay.
No. There's a lot of rolling dices.
Okay.
There's a lot of modifiers.
From what I've heard,
proficiency bonuses here and there. There's magic. There's cantrips. There's weapons.
Okay.
Oh, I roll 1d6. I roll the 4. I do this much damage.
Like from what I heard in D&D,
it was crazy.
The quality of the game depends on the game master. So, and when I think about it, actually, that sounds very fucking similar to what I played in primary school. Yeah. So, okay, do you want me to explain D&D or explain what I played in primary school? Because they are the same thing. Coincidentally.
I don't really feel like being told about D&D right now. If only because I want to experience.
Oh, so you don't want me to tell you how it actually plays?
Sunday.
Because it actually different.
No, I'm not interested. Because I want to learn it. In a sense, you can do it in You can learn D&D in multiple ways. You can read the book.
I'm not
you can look through like resources and stuff.
I'm just telling you how it actually plays because the D&D actual play is different from what I perceive. I never played myself.
Is it just people sitting around at a table? The DM is just talking. You'd be like, I suppose I want to do this.
No.
Okay, do that. You want to roll dex.
No.
Okay. Roll.
Well, okay. I can only say
the
game depends very much on the game master. The game master has to be interested.
Yes, if the game master is very adaptable, he's very fun, he understands all the stuff, he has a plan as well.
Then will be a great.
And he's very good at improvising. He'll be a very good DM.
There'll be a great D&D.
If your DM is shit, if your game master, why did I say DM? Your GM.
Game master.
Isn't it? Oh, dungeon master.
I call it game master. GM.
Dungeon man, your DM, yes. Game master or DM, dungeon master. If your dungeon master is a fucking idiot, it's gonna be a boring fucking game. Because everything's gonna be so samey. That's what I think, at least. I don't know. The people I'm gonna play with, the DM has played like hours upon hours. Even though he forgot, the cleric does not use charisma for his magic. It's wisdom. You fucking it. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Well, I think there's some leeway. I think because it's all up to the game master. You know.
It is up to the game master, but usually it's best at the very least to look for the rule book, if just to get like a baseline of things, to understand like how things work and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have a D. It's gonna be so fun. The problem is our session isn't gonna be very long though. It's gonna be like 2 hours, which is very disappointing. An hour or 2 hours. Usually DM's D&D sessions can go on for like hours on it, dozens of hours if it fucking has to. I was really looking for something like that, like maybe going on for 4 or 5 hours. But the DM has some stuff to do tomorrow, and he's like on the other side of the world. So if he's playing with us in the morning, it's basically night for him. So he has to go to sleep. So it's a bit fucky. It's a bit fucky, I guess. Very sad.
Okay. That's really interesting, you know.
Although he has said if I want to, I could have like these tiny one-on-one D&D sessions or something like that, just to play around, have fun, try out how it works, all that stuff, which would be very interesting. Because I was really hyped for it. I was also really hyped. Like just sitting there. Really hyped. Like voice chat, just voice. I was voice. Just fuck off, man. No, I was thinking I was gonna voice chat. Oh, we were gonna have a great adventure. I was gonna be sold on the game. I was gonna find out why people love D&D so much. I really wanted to see it. I want to see it. But a session that goes on for an hour or two is not gonna sell you on the game. It really isn't. You have to. It's like a snowball. You have to like get the ball rolling. 1 hour or 2 hours is not gonna get the ball rolling that far, like at all, which is a bit disappointing. Although he has promised the next session in the next weekend will be a lot longer, of course. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
About this. Yeah, have you actually played any Dungeons and Dragons video games?
I mean, I played the beat 'em up
Oh yeah,
with you
I forgot.
and another friend.
Yeah, that one's really multiplayer focused. And then
yeah,
any other CRPGs? Baldur's Gate? Okay.
No, I have not played any game that is.
Yeah. I think we can stop here. Or not.
Yeah.
Wait.
D&D.
Wait,
D&D.
Puyo.
What the fuck
What?
happened?
You know about Puyo, right? What the fuck?
No.
You don't know what? You don't know why it's Puyo? Oh, wait. Why is this the biggest plot twist in the entire YouTube story arc that happens in this entire website? Ever since the birth of
Puyo
YouTube,
Puyo?
there's no such huge plot twist like this one right now. Because
Puyo Puyo doesn't really look like an evil game.
But Puyo is a fucking fighting game. Do you know how people say Catherine is a fighting game? This is why Puyo is a fighting game. You know Catherine, right?
That's crazy.
You know about Catherine, right?
Huh. Yes, I know.
You know
about
Catherine is a fighting game, right? Yes.
Really?
Catherine is even in
How's
Evo.
that possible?
You can actually watch it. Yeah, Catherine is a
fuck?
fighting game.
What? How? How is it a fighting game?
Because it's a fighting game. And do you know why it's also a fighting game? Gundam Beam Fighters. No Gundam Beam Fighters. Gundam Versus.
Whoa.
You know, a lot of the weird things can be fighting games. Oh, and there's Windjammer, which is basically like throwing this. That's also a fucking fighting game. Windjammers.
I'm so confused. How is this
Well, at least.
well. What is a fighting game? What is
wait, there's a kill list.
Game?
No, there's a chart. There's a alignment chart. I need to get it.
Oh no.
I need to say it to you. I need to find it first. There's the one that explains what is considered a fighting game and what isn't considered a fighting game. I need to fucking find it for you, but
now
I gotta go start right now.
Look, yeah, quickly, brother, find it for me. I need to know what is a fighting game and what is not.
Well,
how is Puyo Puyo the fighting game?
Joke, actually. No, joke. It actually have a reason why. Fucking shit! I forgot. I don't know how to search in Discord. I should save the fucking. Wait, okay. Let me find it in the files folder. Let's see whether I saved that fucking meme.
Huh. I shall wait for you. Quickly, do it. We can't let this be silent.
Yes, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah.
And it's not going well right now. I wish I have Zawarudo right now. Okay.
Zawarudo.
Let's see. Fighting game Puyo Puyo. Okay, let me explain.
Quickly, brother, quickly.
So you don't know why it's Puyo Puyo? I assume you don't know how Puyo Puyo plays.
I have checked out Puyo Puyo. It looks like
you have Google it. Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about the gameplay. And why Puyo Puyo grabbed my interest? Well, because one reason is because it's a fighting game. Yeah. Okay. Let me think. FG chart? No. FG alignment. Oh fucking shit.
No, stop. Don't you understand? The people of today have shitty, like, attention spans. They're gonna forget everything we've said about this podcast because you have been quiet. You've been looking around for this meme about what's a fighting game,
okay,
what's
fine,
not a fighting game. Super
I was
Smash Brothers is a fighting game.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I will say it to you later. I can find it. Okay. Okay, let me explain Puyo Puyo. So Puyo Puyo, aside from because it's a fighting game, it's also looks like a simple game. And I love it. Anything else? I love simple games. Like I consider shmups as something like simple games. That's why I love shmups. And Puyo Puyo also looks very simple. You can just play with 2 buttons and stick.
See, a 2-button fighting game? Ugh, look at all that mashing. Baseball cards, they matter sucks.
If you don't know, even if you know about the rules about fight, if you know the rules about Puyo Puyo, you still cannot play it until you know you have learned the tutorial. That is how hard Puyo Puyo is. At least in fighting game, you can fucking mash. You can mash the shit out of it, and maybe you can win. But in Puyo Puyo, even if you know about the rules, you won't even gonna live. You will not even survive against AI until you know about it. Yeah,
that sounds pretty
it's really
scary.
intimidating. So Puyo Puyo is you see that there's it looks like a Tetris. It looks like Tetris because there's falling blocks. There's falling blocks and stuff. And Tetris is like you need to fill one line, horizontal line to clear a line. But in Puyo Puyo, you need to form 4 of the same colors. And people win. And if you want to win, you need to form chains, as many chains as possible, which is just see it as combos. So you need to set up the blocks in that they can pop. They can do one chain after another. So the more chain you make, the more block you will send to the opponents. And then if the their screen is filled with the blocks, they fucking lose. Yeah.
He loses.
And then so in neutral, you need to know. In neutral, so people when they fight, they have to start building up the blocks, start building up their main chain, which is They start building up the main chain, which is what I consider as the structure you use to do all the chains. And then people will try to, when they are building their main chain, they will try to harass each other by building side chain. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Building side
chain. What the fuck?
And then they also.
So there's a really high level of competitiveness. High level competitiveness. More than Tetris.
Yeah. From what I've heard, Puyo is deeper than Tetris and harder than Tetris. Okay, it's certainly harder than Tetris. That's I can confirm. It's harder than Tetris. But is it deeper than Tetris? I didn't play enough to judge. It's way fucking harder than Tetris. So you make a side chain to harass each other, and you can bait each other into using up their main chain. And then when they use their main if they use their main chain and then you survive, you can actually in an advantage.
Ooh.
Yeah. So people also try to bait each other into using their main chain. Yeah.
That actually sounds pretty complicated.
That sounds like fighting game. This idea sounds like fighting game. There's baiting and neutral in fighting game. Yeah. That's why Puyo is fighting game.
Pew pew.
Or at least it's compared to fighting game.
It's compared to fighting game because it has a certain depth to it, very much one.
The concept is very much like fighting games. To me, to everyone else.
That actually sounds very interesting.
There's the mind game involved.
A fighting game sounds like it's a game where you, of course, fight. But by this point, fighting games are so complex. There's a certain depth in terms of how you play fighting games competitively. I suppose you could argue certain games are fighting games in mentality.
That's why I need to find a chart. That chart explains what alignment are you if you consider this game is a fighting game, and what alignment are you if you consider this game is a fighting game. That stuff, yeah.
Oh wow.
And then, although it's a meme, I think that the one was a meme, but at least you have some information on it. I mean, people even and have you seen people argue whether Smash is a fighting game? Because that is a thing. Yeah, people argue.
Yeah, it is a thing. It's a very big
whether
thing.
Smash is a fighting game. And also people also argue whether Gundam Versus is a fighting game. Gundam Versus and Dissidia and Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Hard to say. A lot of arguing here and there. Is Kill la Kill if a viable competitive fighting game?
I think Kill la Kill is a fighting game. But whether it is viable as a viable competitive game, maybe not. Yeah. And then
we shall see.
Puyo, you'll just fuck you up. Because there's RNG.
Don't hurt me.
There's a lot of RNG. Because the colors you get are random. And then you have to make decisions in split seconds to build the main chain. These just beginners. I have to talk about, and soon have to learn how to make side chains. And then soon learn how to bait people. Or defend yourself. Against big chain. And stuff. It's insane.
Huh. Big chain. This chain, that chain.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's a very pretty deep game, actually. Even though Puyo Puyo looks so
fucking adorable, but it's actually a brutal fighting game.
It's actually the most grueling game. It's the Dark Souls of Tetris.
It's actually a brutal fighting game.
Oh no.
That will rip you apart.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh.
Yeah, I think we can stop here. I don't have anything more to say.
Yep, I suppose we can stop here.
I think you're closing.
Yes, I will be
and
closing.
Then, there's an announcement we have to make.
We forgot the announcement.
Who's doing the announcement?
It is to. Okay. I suppose I'll do it. I suppose you can add extra details if I miss on anything. I suppose every one of you should know. Everyone listening to the podcast. I know there's very little people who listen to it, but we value all of you. We're not ending the channel per se. We're just ending this podcast. We've come to realize it's a bit difficult to be impromptuing, or at the very least having general ideas of what happened in our lives every week, because sometimes nothing happens in our lives. Like me, nothing that big happened.
Just now, I'm just frustrated at you for not having something happen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was until I came back
and
with
then
D&D
Puyo
for a bit.
Yeah. Puyo. We can actually play Puyo together, It's free. I mean, there's a free pen game version. You can download it and we can actually play together. And, yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, sure. Other than that, we are ending this podcast, as I've said before. We will be ending it in the next episode, in episode 20.
We'll reveal all the details. No. All the details. But so far we'll just say, no, we won't end this channel. Just this series. Mosaics of Eastern Wonderland
series of podcasts.
But we will reveal more details on it.
Yes. Get ready for the fighting game episode where I will be either gushing or trying to defend myself for shitty decisions that I think are pretty nice, even though maybe they're actually shitty.
About the fighting game thing, I think I should invite someone who's more knowledgeable in game design than me as a guest episode.
No, fuck! I don't know him. Ah, shing! Go away.
Well, I mean, I know people
my sword.
I know people who are more knowledgeable in game design than me and who are very autistic. Okay, no, who are very passionate.
But they don't know Toho.
Well, no, you don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate people on the internet. People at least knows a bit.
Oh no, he's a master at fighting games and Toho.
No. I'm not talking about whether. I'm not talking about whether the person. Although I haven't decided who to bring in, but I'm just saying.
Who the fuck is it? I mean, of course you're not gonna say it now, but I would come to believe you could.
I'm just joking about this. No, not joking. I won't say joking. I was actually considering whether to bring in a guy with, who has way more knowledge in game design than me to actually bring into this podcast to talk about the fighting game you propose. But what I'm trying to say is that even if the people you met in Discord are not Toho fans, people they have more knowledge on Toho than anyone you ever met in real life, or everyone in the club. For real. Yeah.
That's true. Because nobody in the club fucking cares except for like one guy who's your friend. He knows a bit, I guess.
And then, so yeah, even if the people on Discord they are not fan of Toho, they actually know quite a bit. People on the internet are fucking weird. They know all kind of shit. That.
Because the internet is a repository for information. You can find anything on the internet.
Yeah. And then, that reminds me of another thing. Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is... Okay.
Fuck!
Okay, because, a Sailor Moon fighting game is actually played competitively by everyone. That is fucking outrageous. To me. I don't know what you think of it, but I think it's fucking outrageous. Because...
That's very
it's a Sailor Moon. Is that fucking anime or magical girls, and it has a fighting game of it.
And everyone plays it competitively.
It's very niche.
Next meme.
It's niche. It's both. It's a meme. It's actually it's a meme, but it's also plays competitively.
It is a meme in which you can actually earn money off of.
Ding. Wow, do people actually play fighting games to earn money?
It's pretty crazy. You
I
can.
People don't do it.
Have you not heard people who literally quit jobs just to keep playing, and just to get money and shit?
Isn't that a YouTuber?
But that's only for that's like for the highest level players. You can literally just quit your job. You can start looking for trying to see if you can win tournaments, get money from those.
Okay, I didn't even go there.
Have you really not?
I told professional players don't fighting game players. Professional fighting game players are not people don't play fighting games professionally for as a main job. I thought people play it for fun because the money doesn't look like there isn't a lot going in for the money compared to.
It's not much, but I suppose it could sustain you if you go to a lot of tournaments.
I didn't earn money there. I thought it's only sustainable for the mainstream esports instead of fighting game.
I mean, technically, the fighting game one is still very... You don't get that much, of course, so it's going to be very difficult to even just say, oh, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to earn money through fighting games. That shit takes a long-ass time before anything happens. But if you're very good at the game, I suppose you can win a few tournaments, get some money. Get yourself to EVO one day, I don't know.
Yeah. I think I can stop here now.
What else?
We've done the announcements.
Stop here. We have done an announcement.
Thank you for watching Erratic Symposium, episode 19. The second to last episode. 19. The next one will be the last one. And stay tuned on it. Goodbye.
Yep, see you next time, motherfuckers. Mwah.